Hi everyone. It has been a long time. I went back and checked, and the last time I did a video, it was August the 6th. So August, September, October, 3 months, almost 3 months. Hello, my name's Kathleen. This is Kathleen's Trodden Trail. And finally coming to you today. You're going to hear all kinds of funny noises in the background. Does it sound like I have a horse running through here? That's the puppy, who last time I videoed I could pick up and show you. She has a toy. I'm trying to keep her occupied. She's probably the biggest reason why I haven't filmed in 3 months. Although I don't want to chalk it all up to her. It's just been kind of a crazy 3 months. But anyway, I'm trying to keep her occupied with the toy, and hopefully she'll wear herself out and take a nap. She was, as I was getting ready, sleeping, or at least laying here at my feet. And then she decided to go steal a candle off a table and try to play with that. And so I got a bunch of her toys out of her toy box and trying to let her occupy herself for a few minutes and not drive Baxter crazy and not drive me crazy. But I don't know. I may have to do a few pauses in here and there if she gets into other things. Anyway, I'm going to try to get to it. I absolutely cannot show you everything that I've purchased, stitched, looked at, thought about, done for the last 3 months. So just a small selection, kind of what my focus is right now with stitching, and what I've been up to a little bit about retreat. And then, yeah, kind of my plans going forward, and we'll just kind of go from there. So today is October the 30th, one day before Halloween. I did not decorate my house for Halloween, and if you've been here before, you've heard me talk many times about Halloween and the fact that I probably have either as many or more Halloween decorations than Christmas. But with the puppy and just busy weekends that we had, there just wasn't a good time before October 1st, and it really does not make sense for me to get all of those decorations out and leave them up for less than a month. So if I don't have the house decorated by October 1st, it doesn't make sense to decorate for Halloween. First time ever in our married life, at least we've been married almost 23 years, that I haven't decorated for Halloween. But it didn't happen. So I did get the house September 1st decorated for fall. You can kind of see some of the fall things. And then this last weekend we got out the few Thanksgiving things that I have that are just Thanksgiving, not fall/Thanksgiving, and put those up. And I made a couple things for Halloween, and I have those up, but other than that, yeah, not decorated. So that's okay. Kids are at school. They're all doing really well. Well, 2 of them are at school. Caitlin's in Chicago. She is having quite the month herself. She is working hard. She became a real estate agent last year and is working hard on that. But in the meantime, she took a part-time nannying job, nannying and kind of being the driver for 2 little girls, 8 and 10, who needed, after school, taking them to activities and, getting them their dinner and that sort of thing for parents who have careers and work, later in the evening. And it was a part-time job, supposed to be in conjunction with real estate. And then I think now it's been 2 weeks ago, the Chicago Public Schools school teachers went on strike. And so that job has turned into about a 10, 12-hour-a-day job, 5 days a week. And real estate has had to be put to the side. So she's hopeful that the strike will end soon for everyone affected, teachers and everyone. But so that she can get back to just part-time nannying. She loves it, loves the family, loves the girls, but that's, she really wasn't planning to be a full-time, nanny. So, otherwise she's doing well. And kids are all coming back. We have a wedding, some dear family friends. You've heard me talk about my friend Gail. Her daughter's getting married November 9th, and so Ryan and Maddie will be back for that, assuming the weather holds. The snow is just ending today. We got another, maybe an inch, probably not even quite an inch. And it's already melting. The sun is coming out, and it's already melting today, and we got about an inch Monday night and Monday afternoon, Monday night. So we've already had snow, and Baxter, go lay down. Go lay down. Now the dogs went out. I should let them out. And then I opened the door, and he realized it was cold out, and so he decided not to go out. Anyway, so so Ryan and Maddie will be back for the wedding, and then everybody will be home for Thanksgiving. Caitlin and Caleb will be home as well, and so we'll have a nice Thanksgiving. And looking kind of forward to all of that. I guess one little life event that I will tell you about just very briefly. I don't talk a lot about my faith, but and yet I find myself saying that a lot. I was raised Catholic, went to 12 years of Catholic school, and then when Brian and I got married, I became a practicing Lutheran, and Brian was raised Lutheran, and we knew that we wanted to raise our kids in one church and not have them have to choose between two different faiths. And I felt like the Lutheran faith was similar enough to the Catholic faith, and it really is. But in the last probably year, I have made the decision that I am going to go back to the Catholic Church. Brian is going to stay Lutheran, and but now that the kids are kind of grown and choosing their own churches, we don't have to kind of worry about that whole one church thing. And so the Thanksgiving weekend, our marriage will be blessed in the Catholic Church. Brian has been gracious enough to attend some marriage classes with me, and it's been really kind of fun because they're not for newly married couples, but classes, and it's just us and the priest. And we've had 6 different sessions just talking about our marriage and things like communication and decision making and financial decisions and all of that kind of thing. And it's been really neat because when you've been married any period of time, you sort of get in a groove and maybe in a little bit of a slump in some areas. And so so we'll have our marriage blessed in the church that Friday night, and the kids are going to be our witnesses, and Ryan's going to play and sing the music, and the girls are going to do the readings, and we'll have some other family there, and so that's going to be a lot of fun, and really looking forward to that. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about stitching because that's why you guys are here. So I did go to the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat, and this year in Amana, Iowa, in the Amana colonies. I know you've heard all about it, so I'm not going to go into great detail, except to say that it was probably it was my favorite large group retreat ever, for a variety of reasons. Several close friends were there. That was awesome and fun. And really got some quality time with them. We really had some great chatting time. Amana is lovely. I hadn't been there in many years, probably since the kids were small, and it's just quaint and neat and has everything that I love. From antiques to the wool shop to just amazing, all kinds of stuff, quilting, everything. The weather was perfect. Considering it snowed there this past weekend, we got very lucky. but the weather was perfect. The company was perfect. It was just it was a fantastic time. Got to reconnect with some old friends, meet some new friends. It was fantastic. Can't say enough good things. Michelle Rudy puts on an amazing retreat, and of course you've all heard about Brenda Gervais and how amazing she was. Her talk was absolutely fascinating. She's a phenomenal teacher, unbelievably talented, so gracious, just generous. I mean, I could go on and on. It was fantastic. So, had a great time. Got many, many, many lovely gifts, but just a couple of things. I did partake in the exchange, and I did. I think the piece I did was one for the crow, and if I have a picture, I think I took a picture of it when I finished it, which I'll insert here. But so I did participate in that, and that went to a very lovely person. And I did not ask my exchange partner if I could talk about this on, or if I could say her name on Flosstube, and so I'm not going to say her name. I don't believe she does videos, and so I don't want to call her out. But I'm so, as Stephanie would say, obsessed with this. I it's just amazing. So it's this little piece, pins and needles. I think that's what it's called, maybe, pins and needles. But her stitching is killer. It's so perfection. I mean, it is so perfect. I initially thought that she had stitched a ruler onto the bottom because these numbers on the ruler are so great. But that's all stitched. Her long stitches are fantastic. Yeah, the back is a piece of batik, a button. I love the way she did this. That's just too cute. She made the tassels. She said she watched a YouTube video and it took her a whole entire evening to make the 4 tassels. She also showed me, she'd started this on a different fabric and then switched everything around. And so she showed me her initial start. And she told me that when she finished it, I think she said she accidentally pulled these out, the long stitches here out. And so she had to re-stitch it while it was finished, after it was sewn into a pillow. Okay, I'm going to try to let the dog out one more time because he's probably going to have to do this in, multiple short videos, 15-minute videos. I'll try to upload a large video, and I'm sure it won't let me. So you're probably going to have some weird breaks in here because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to break it as I film. I'll break it in editing. So I apologize for that, but that's just the way it goes. And then this, you've all seen the little strawberries. We made these was part 1 of the little class that Brenda Gervais taught. I can't pick her up anymore. I think she's about maybe 35 pounds now. I mean, I can pick her up if I really have to, but I'll try to insert some pictures of her either at the end or the beginning so you can see. She's still just as cute as she ever was, but she's a lot bigger now. And she's obsessed with Baxter. She wants to be right next to him 24/7. If he's outside, she has to be outside. If he's in, she has to be in. She is, yeah. And he's not as enamored with her as she is, but with him. But anyway, so this was my exchange piece. I love this so much that I have it propped up next to my computer so that I see it every single day. And I think it's just, yeah, it's just fabulous. I love it. I was just so pleased with that.